Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That shit just crashed again. Thankfully, this time it wasn't the entire computer. Yeah, we're back. That's really, really annoying.
Alright, here we are.
I'm gonna have to probably go into a different program. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Stream Elements. Streamlabs has been pissing me off lately anyway.
Now I look like Luffy.
So, alright. That's fine. That's what we're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Shit's stupid as hell, man.
That's the perfect outfit.
Yeah, my only hypothesis for what it is that for some reason it really has an issue with USBs becoming unplugged, and I think that one of my USB cables is worn out because it keeps unplugging kind of randomly, and I think that's just crashing it. Which that's too much of a weakness. You can't crash when a USB becomes unplugged. That's an actual issue.
Is there anything else like in the side thing? If I go to the casino, right?
Damn, that pisses me off, man.
In here? No. Okay, I was curious. Did they hide any missions or items in there? They did not.
Man, I can import all my settings to Stream Elements, right?
Same thing here with the stupid cabaret club. Let's just walk in and
pretty
see if
sure.
there's anything in there just in case. I don't think there is.
Yeah, most of the other Restreamers use Stream Elements. That should have been my first clue that I've been making a big mistake.
Items in these areas. All right, I'm glad I walked in there and got the key. Good.
How's it going, Felipe?
So I need to go for the story. Let's grab this key.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right. Sorry. I'm just a little tilted. I'm trying to just get my emotions back on track. It really annoys me when that shit happens.
No, you can't see it from here.
DSP would say all this stupid shit like, I did everything correct, I did nothing wrong. And I would have to agree with him in this situation, because that really does... It is a legit annoyance when you do everything correct and did nothing wrong and shit crashes. But DSP uses that for an excuse for everything, so... Be right back.
No, it's a quality
driving with my mom.
That wasn't the key.
Derek's driving with his mom, I see. And he's spamming it.
Keys up here. All right, well, let's investigate.
Oh no, he just said it. Okay, never mind.
Oh, let me wrong. Keys to find. So let's do the story mission.
I need my limb fixed. True words have never been spoken. Well, I appreciate it.
Quite a few people. Will they all be hanging out up here now?
Legit pisses me off, man. I don't even know what's unplugging either. Sorry, I should focus on this, on what DSP's up to. I'm just fixated on that shit right now. You need to upgrade to business class internet. Yeah, clearly. Supplied Derek's parents. Yeah, I would like to think that Derek's parents would know that he's got some sort of issue. They probably know about the shit that he looks up.
Isn't he young to be a patriarch?
Well, DSP, you know, you got into the YouTube business when you were young, at the young age of 29. God damn, man.
After talking to Tsuruno, you won't be able to move freely until about the castle for a while. Oh crap, are we stuck here?
I guess so.
Let's
you need a new piece. Man, just upgraded this shit. I upgraded my mini PC and now it's starting to fail on me. Alright, clearly I need a new one.
Where are they hitting?
That would explain more.
Ah!
Is he possibly first generation? I think that it's possible.
Hold on. Oh!
Hilarious, DSP. Apply more cooling gel. I'm gonna just place it randomly around the PC.
The president?
Put it right there on the USB hub. Slather some here. Oh yeah, we're good.
Wrong? You're a fighter at the Coliseum, aren't you? Do you have a moment to talk? Sure. Yes, thank you. Okay? There's a sort of light in an action movie I really love, and I thought, why not recreate it in real life? Wouldn't you know it?
Poor Kiryu, he gets wrapped up with his goofy shit all the time, man.
What?
Did you have a power issue? My PC used to cut off like that, and it was a power problem. So, yesterday, the entire PC crashed. And then I did some driver updating and all this and that, and Windows updating. And I thought everything would be fixed, because why wouldn't it be? And
However,
This time it was
no
just a
matter how much
Streamlabs
you
that
resemble the
crashed.
main character,
So that's
I have to be
very
sure to show
frustrating,
them
very
the real
confusing.
thing.
And I'm
Once
looking at the
character's so
stats
iconic
for
that
it.
the thrilling
It's only
battle
using
into
3%
fighter will do.
CPU, and
Plus, it'd be kind of
I don't know.
weird
I think it's
to
a USB thing, because that's why it would always crash before. Is if my USB for my camera, if it wasn't plugged in correctly, it would just crash.
Sponsor a match in which I want you to use the sword. There'll be a prize for winning, so that'll be your compensation.
I suppose that would be the next thing. I honestly think I'm just gonna be done with Streamlabs. Streamlabs has been pretty annoying for
It
me.
looked like it was the Schwartz from Spaceballs after it got all twisted.
I might go to OBS Studio.
So I have to do.
I don't know. I'll think of something. I just can't keep having that happen. That's really obnoxious.
Who's this? Another guy you can recruit? It says there's a key.
Why does he look like Luffy now? He was mentioning that. He was having fun with it. The PC needs to go to 4%.
It's in the drink.
I only go 2% on fighting games, man.
Another one.
Are there forums for Streamlabs? Everything that I read about Streamlabs is how shitty it is. It's not good.
That speaker falls off the wall, will they all be electrocuted?
Yeah, I know for a fact that it has a problem with camera. Because there have been a couple streams where I even call it. I say, oh, the camera's not plugged in correctly. Sorry, everyone's about to crash. And then it crashes. So it definitely, for some reason, has an issue with USB. I don't know why. That really doesn't make any sense to me.
But I have a ton of people now, so I could probably do.
I wouldn't think that'd be possible. I wouldn't think, you know, a mouse becoming unplugged would crash a software.
It said that there was other keys.
Yeah, welcome back, Armored Serial. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen. I figured that would be solved. Downgrade to Windows 8 like Phil. That might be the right call.
There's a key.
I just hope I can import my stuff. I really want to be able to import my shit.
The cocktail lounge, I think, is where
I can redo all of this, but I'd much rather not.
Fights just for fun. See what happens here. She said I have to do all the silver matches. Who the hell's this?
Doesn't appear to be anyone significant. He's barely rendered.
You there? Another president? How many presidents are there?
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he falls victim to a Windows 8 vulnerability. Yeah. Didn't they stop supporting Windows 8 a long time ago?
Fine physique. Are you a fighter in the Coliseum? I am. Excellent. Just as I thought. I run a company that crafts tools for self-defense, and I've been looking for a fighter like you to test our new product.
But Scott, were you saying that maybe there's some solutions? Someone did post a solution that would require going back to Windows 8. So it's funny that, you know, Unknown brought that up. That was an actual suggestion. I'm not reverting to Windows 8. I won't be able to make fun of Phil that way.
Remember its name unless they see it wielded by an experienced fighter. You have to win all the matches of bronze. So I have all the matches of bronze and silver to do. So I didn't do all those either.
All right. Very good, DSP. Nailed it. Oh, I had a deliberation I needed to do. Support for Windows 8 ended on January 12, 2016. Okay, so yeah, that shit's done.
It says we did 5 silver there.
I had a deliberation I need to do. I need to figure out if I want to do a Going Green stream this Friday or watch DSP play Street Fighter 6. And the only reason I would even bother to watch Street Fighter 6 this time is because he said that it's essentially make or break. That if he does badly that Friday, he's going to stop playing it for a while. Which, it would be a huge bummer to miss that. I want to see him get triple perfected and then he rage quits the game forever.
Plus, I know they have the ability to grab everyone with the spider strand, right?
Holy shit, it's Josuke. Now watch out for Crazy Diamond. It's actually pretty wild. Dora!
It doesn't work, huh? No. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have a stand, dude. Make or Break is just a marketing scheme. He wants Dins to beg him to keep playing to give himself an ego boost. Yes, yes. But what if it is true? But you're 100% right, KWO. If I did watch Going Green, what would I watch? Which This Is How You Don't Play should I watch next? I know I've gotten a lot of suggestions, so just remind me.
30 seconds. I should have been faster.
That's what I'm hoping to see, Scott. I hope he throws his controller through the room.
Michio with the S rank, baby. There we go.
It'd be glorious to see his last Street Fighter 6 stream, but we all know he'll be back. Yeah, he's gonna come back in a couple months when what's his name drops, Akuma.
The team ones.
Then he's gonna hate it because he's gotten even worse, and then he's gonna cry and rage quit it again.
Captain DCW says the fight that I had a problem with yesterday because my game crashed.
I had heard about that, Wesley. I had heard that some dude. I worked at
if you have
a government job, and they still used Windows operating systems from like the 1970s.
Like, it's kind of like Dark Souls 2. If you understand how Dark Souls works, it's not that hard. It's only if you're your first time playing, you don't get it. That's when it ends up being difficult. Jesus, look at this guy.
But couldn't that actually be said about any game at all, DSP? The first time I ever played Stellaris, I had no idea what was going on. I learned, though. First time I played Guilty Gear, I had no idea what was going on. But that's Dark Souls. Mario Sunshine, ooh, that does sound good. The Mario Sunshine was so legendary. I remember him screaming his ass off during some segments.
Just mash through all these. Get through all these done.
Didn't he have a huge meltdown because of that segment where you ride on the squid?
Do them all fast. Do all the matches fast.
Yeah, I do think he's going to reduce Street Fighter 6. I'm not sold on if he's going to completely drop it, but he's definitely going to start weaning it off. Holy shit, it's an actual Shinobi. And he's kind of confused and trashy. Yes, Need for Speed Payback is my favorite of all time. That's my S tier favorite DSP playthrough. This is how you don't play.
Flip to this, you fucking piece of shit.
I should do a tier list of my favorite This is How You Don't Play. I've been mentioning that a couple times. I feel like I could just do it off the top of my head, really.
Like an asshole.
It's weird that Sonic Adventure 2 shot up there like that. Sonic Adventure 2 was unbelievable. And it's weird how incredibly uneven it is. He didn't have any real problems in the first 80% of the game, and then it all got really rough. You know he blames his Patreon supporters for choosing this game.
It's
Those bastards.
Huge.
What?
Message about Baldur's Gate.
What's that game? You should play it. Can we play it, DSP?
He says I'm unnecessarily hostile towards Baldur's Gate.
Get him out of here.
What?
Get this dude out of here. Brutus.
Does anyone know
Show him the door.
Unnecessarily hostile towards Baldur's Gate? What are you talking about?
You know what, Brutus? You could just go ahead and execute him right here.
Back to watch you play Baldur's Gate because you're unnecessarily hostile towards the game. Everyone says they loved my first stream. Whatever. I'm not going to derail my stream tonight talking about it. Thanks for the $5.
Get banned, jerk.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've told you guys I was going to be fair to it. I was not going to judge it unfairly. I was going to treat it like a game I've never played before, which I think the playthrough is going to work as long as people show up.
As long as you keep giving me money, this game's good. That's pretty much the bottom line. I really don't know how clear I could be about this.
How on earth from that you can construe I'm being unfair to the game? I have no effing clue.
I think he might mean historically altogether, DSP.
You don't want to come back. You don't have to come back.
He was the salty's never seen you, never been. Nice to see you live. Oh, nice to see you as well, Georgie. Yeah, my stream crashed. I'm rather upset about it, but I kind of wish I could take tomorrow off work just to sit home and work on that shit. Yeah, the $9 stream is getting some salt flow in there with that question.
Damn.
You're crazy for remembering what I said. Yeah, dude, that was a million years ago, man. DSP, people are still bad people for doing things a million years ago. You know, there's been celebrities who've accidentally killed people and then, you know, didn't feel bad about it. That was millions of years ago.
That was the end of him. Okay. Baldur's Gate's tomorrow. Baldur's Gate is tomorrow's daytime stream.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss that shit. Damn. With Baldur's Gate, you don't know which is gonna be the last stream. It could very well be that tomorrow is the last stream of Baldur's Gate ever. He's gonna get stuck. He's gonna get confused. Chat's annoying him. I only have $2 in tips. No, this game's gone. It's also one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. It definitely didn't live up to the hype, and everyone else is just lying when they say this game is good. I am wondering what exactly is going to break him on that game, though. I think what's going to happen is that he forgot to save, and he's going to have to do essentially 3 or 4 hours of progress to get back to where he was. And that's going to be the end of the game.
His spear.
Forever.
Look at that.
He should avoid rage quitting too early after what the dents gave him for it. Exactly. That would be the smart thing to do.
No.
And it's all going to come down to him forgetting to save. Yeah, he's already started save scumming. I saw that he was saving before every single interaction. Who's toxic now? Phil never has negative outbursts or wild paranoid fantasies of persecution. Phil is the king of chill. Extreme chillage will be found here. Remember at the beginning of the stream he said that it was going to be extremely chill?
Yeah, look at that counter combo.
I feel chill.
Very nice.
Alright. We did it. What's wrong with your face, DSP? You having your stroke?
A rank because I took damage.
It's bullshit. You should have parried.
I don't know how I'm not supposed to take damage in that tournament. Alright? Oh
yeah, the game's cheating. I get it, man.
Match, right?
Cheating happens. You did nothing wrong.
Interact with the president. So once you do this one, then you can interact with the president, and then you'll get the weapon to do that one. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Oh, try again.
Okay. I think I might know what happened. Okay,
know.
so dig this. I moved my keyboard when I was playing Baldur's Gate, when I was doing the Baldur's Gate stream. Maybe I messed up one of the cables while I was back there moving my keyboard. I had to check on that after the stream. I'm convinced he's blind. He can't see shit when he plays. No, he legitimately does have a seeing issue. And he's not actually solving the scenario whatsoever by getting bigger TVs. The thing that he always complained about how people who are fake gamers would play on their little monitor, I promise you a small monitor would actually help this dude.
There's no reason for that.
Because he's looking all over the screen, he gets lost, he gets confused, and he gets tired and stops seeing shit.
Oh, I got an achievement? Holy crap. I got an achievement. Rookie Fighter. Reached 1,000 fans. So I can't do this one yet.
You wouldn't have to squint at the TV, lean in to try and read shit.
Right?
Yeah, he has object permanence problems as well. He might actually have some legit damage in his occipital lobe. Because his ability to process visual, audio, and tactile information is really, really bad. Which makes me wonder sometimes if we are actually being mean by picking on this dude. Because if this dude actually has a shit ton of issues wrong with his brain physically, I mean, it really is nothing he could do. What's he going to do? Pop open his head and fix his brain? But no, he's still an asshole. Who knows? DSP might be some sort of weird-ass mutant.
Bro, you know whose fault it was, Georgie Porgy? It was my parents. They had me, and they made a brain.
That's what I'm talking about. Finish his ass.
There's a brain in my skull. It's not like I made that myself. It's my parents' fault.
He needs to wear his friggin' glasses.
S-rank.
You get worse sight with age, and he's 4. I think it'd be really cool if DSP came on stream one time and he had full-ass headgear on.
3 in a row.
You guys like my monoculars?
Phil, there's 2 of them. They're not monoculars, but yes, I do like them.
Talking to these, yeah, see High Rollers Lounge and President at the Coliseum lobby. I guess we'll
yes, that's true. If you have options to make yourself a better person, you choose not to. Yeah, he's an asshole. But I do wonder if DSP has actual brain damage, and not in a way that's making fun of the dude. I would think that would have to be true.
How did I get knocked down?
This dude is not normal.
This is bullshit. Everything he does stuns me.
Well, he's a very large dude with a fucking sword, Phil. I would think that would stun most people.
I'm behind him. And he's still hitting me with the sword. Look.
As you can see, the swing is clearly going behind him as well. Man, this dude is murdering you, Phil.
How is he hitting me when I'm behind him?
The Jin brain does not help, to be frank.
Yeah,
Something is off screen and
bullshit.
does not
It's
exist.
fair
We forget,
fight at
like,
all.
what the fuck. Yes, and he's definitely pickled his brain. Because he admitted that he drunk to excess all the time. And that shit does damage, man.
Nonsense.
And there's also the fact that Linda smoked while she was pregnant with Phil.
His sword hits you when you're behind him.
And how you know that is
So what do you
because
expect me to
DSP
do?
said one time that she never ever stopped smoking at any point in her life.
I don't have a gun.
So that would mean she had to have smoked during his pregnancy.
I guess for that, I guess what I have to do is get my my heat gauge.
It could very well be that DSP has multiple actual physical issues
I'll just use my heat gauge against
as
him.
a result of his
See
birth.
if that works.
His brain doesn't function normally,
Go
but
right
that
into
could
me
have...
and try to
Oh
fuck
yeah,
him up.
the alcoholism, definitely.
No, what the hell just happened?
Do you think DSP will ever stop making money on the internet? No, I don't think so. I think that DSP is
No, I didn't want to.
very driven by animalistic desperation. He'll find a way to make money on the internet.
Wait, what am I doing this for?
If he has to actually do IRL streams standing out on the street corner begging for money, he will. He does not feel shame. He will do whatever he needs
Why
to
was
do.
I fighting someone else instead of the same guy? Is it different every time? It is.
You've got people like Daniel Larson begging from within stores that he's being thrown out of. DSP would be perfectly fine
Yeah, I
doing
think I know how
that.
you're supposed to beat him. Right? I think I know how you're supposed to beat the fake, the fake Goda.
Boy, it's a good thing we're having so much fun with this challenging gameplay,
There you
DSP.
go.
Has Phil tried playing Devil May Cry 5 yet? I've been having a great time with it on Steam.
What the fuck? Flash kick.
But I would bet this game would tie Phil's fingers in it. Yeah, I believe he did play it. It'd be kind of cool if someone made a database of all the games that DSP played. There is a Wikipedia page for DSP, or, you know, Gamerpedia or whatever. No, YouTubepedia. And that list is very outdated of games that he's played. I think it would be very helpful to make a database of all the games he's played. And also put the percentage roughly that he's completed. For example, Neo, he played it, but he never beat it.
Okay, now I'm gonna have rage for this last fight. Good shit.
Tell me where it all went wrong, Mr. Burnell. Well, dude, it all started when I was born. That was technically the first mistake. Sometimes I catch myself thinking, DSP played this game. He definitely played this game. He definitely played the... Oh, wow, he never even touched it. Okay. There's a lot of games I wish he'd play. When that one dude brought up Gundam Battle Operation, I got kind of hyped. I thought, oh, DSP, please play that. It'll be so funny. I promise you, we're going to get some good salt out of that game. Nope, not touching it. It's free to play, DSP. You don't have to pay any money. Nope, not touching it. Is it because it says Gundam in the title? You know it's not made by that dude, right?
Almost done. Got him. Nicely done.
He was making some weird noises as he was
Oh, good
dying.
shit. Ass is beat. So that was all about going in there with the
It all began in 2008 when I got fired from
rage meter
Skorsky.
bill, or heat meter bill, excuse me.
I feel like DSP's actual
Alright,
autobiography would
now I
start
gotta
with
do the
that.
Special ones, which I can't do until
I want to go to the alternate universe where DSP wrote his
Hell
book on
Rumble are the
gaming.
team ones, is that correct?
Who was that dude? He wrote a book on being a good gamer on a competitive scale. And DSP got salty and shit on the dude for it. I forget. I don't think it was Ninja. It was some other dude. I believe it was a competitive fighting game player. And DSP said I could write a book about gaming. I would love to see that. I would love to read DSP's book on gaming. I promise you it would be the best. That would be a page turner, dude. No, I don't think it was Ninja. It was some other dude who was into the competitive fighting games. And he also said about Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, that's true, Joe. It wasn't just that dude. He brought it up a second time with Dr. Disrespect. I believe he talked about Ninja's book, but all he just said was that it was stupid.
So there you go. That was super easy.
You didn't get this
Right?
statement about
Your
that one.
asses. I got another dollar tip.
Pigpig Go lets you search by game, but it's iffy. A true game database would be great. Absolutely.
Dragon is a chill game compared to other games we were
Alright, good night, Scott.
As you can see, it's a game that has tons of side content.
Gutex is
Lots
the
of
FGC guy who
opportunities
wrote...
for
Okay, so it's
interaction,
Gutex.
talk,
Okay,
chill.
Gutex.
It's not like a
That's him, then.
complex multiplayer game where I'm constantly having to go into matches, pay insane amounts of
How
attention
big would
at
that
all
book
times,
be?
jumping from
It would be a freaking Encyclopedia Dramatica. Well, it certainly would be that. Encyclopedia Britannica. There'd be multiple volumes. You'd be 6 books in and he wouldn't even talk about games yet. He'd be talking about Rambo and how he used to work at the helicopter place and that there was this hot chick who totally wanted his dick. But, you know, he wasn't really down for that. He's the kind of guy who couldn't get tied down by just one woman.
Certainly the way to beat the area.
You're getting confused. You say, well, isn't this about gaming? What the hell? 0 citations, just trust me. He talks about how the Cannon brothers pulled him aside and told him that they were committing fraud. You won't find Goopsix though anymore. The FGC unpersoned him the moment he spoke out against the Corona mess stuff when it was going on. Well, yeah, people are pretty intense about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Woke stuff. Who's talking about woke stuff? I'm playing a game and beating the shit out of people in an arena, and people are getting into arguments in the chat about woke stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what exactly are you talking about?
So I'm paying no attention to it. Okay.
Wokemon? Pokemon is woke? How exactly could Pokemon even be woke? It's about animal violence. It's about cockfights. The only way you can really make Pokemon woke is to stop Pokemon. I don't know if that really checks out, dude. It sounds like DSP's mouth is swollen or something, how word. Also, I can only speak from a personal experience, but Yakuza is a terrible game to stream. It's that I don't really personally enjoy it. And DSP has tooth problems. That's my hypothesis, is that he has tooth damage. And that's why he talks weird, and that's why he picks at his face so much. And also could explain why he's so irritable all the time. Because I had some tooth damage I think a year ago. And I'm telling you, I was angry all the time. I was so pissed all the time. I wonder if DSP got his tooth fixed, he'd be a better person. Probably not. I mean, definitely not. But he might be less angry. He has tooth damage from when he gets smacked around in the teeth for back-talking cats.
God, can you at least even it up? You keep hitting the same tooth.
Worst DSPism, mine is his use of family. A cat and a wife is no family. Yeah. I almost would be inclined to say that a wife and a cat could be a family, but DSP definitely weaponizes it to a degree where you scrutinize it. And that's a problem. DSP puts himself in that position. That's his fault. I think it'd be hard for me to really pick a specific thing that DSP does that I get frustrated by. I mean, I would say his general hypocrisy.
Beat the crap out of him. This is authentic martial arts.
But I guess if I had to really pick something, I would say how DSP's opinion is always negative.
They use spirit rope to pull each other around and slam each other.
And that's what he defines as honest. Negativity is honest.
Dominating them. They give me an A. Fuck off.
Dude, Hogan pulls take priority over robust teeth. I get it, man. Who needs teeth when you got Hogan's, man? I can have soup. I think he's an undercover child that he keeps been thinking. Are you talking about Derek again? I've always found those people really annoying. The people who think that brute, because it makes sense why they do it. The truth hurts. The truth does hurt because it attacks your preconceptions. It attacks the things that you hold dear. The truth does hurt. DSP and other dickheads like him get it in their head that to truly have the truth, you have to hurt people, and that's not true.
Bullshit! Get up! Oh my god! Yo, look how long it takes to get up.
I mean, he did just get brutalized, DSP.
Well, now they're gonna feel like I have a
and that's why he feels like he speaks the truth and thus shouldn't be criticized.
That's fucking
I'm speaking the truth. That's why I'm brutal all the time. That's why I'm mean all the time. I'm just telling it like it is,
what
dude.
did I say? They gave me a B because the guy interrupted my super comment.
Yes, the constant need to be right. And he will retcon the entire human history to make sure he's right. Horse crap, man.
I'm just trying to turbo through them.
consider my wife and cats as my family, but I don't insist to everyone that a family doesn't require a human child. Yeah, because it just sounds really weird when you say it like that.
I don't need a human child.
Okay, Xenu.
Should I abduct one?
He is a sad, sad little man. It's very true. He's a very miserable person. Whenever he says he's happy, I know you're not. You are definitely not happy, DSP. Happy people don't act like you. Happy people don't shit on people all the time.
Are you serious?
DSP is many things, but I would never see him as a happy person. You see it even back in his childhood or when he was in his 20s talking on forums. He was always miserable. He was just angry and shitty all the time.
They barely touch you and they're stunning you now. It's very annoying.
Nothing changed. Yeah, human things. Human water. I need my human... You know, humans need water. You're right, DSP. Humans are basically just really complicated plants.
I've been told by the mothership that humans have water.
Well, I'm one of those dudes from science. I actually don't like water.
That was annoying. DCJ.
Well, that's why Derek asked about it. Never get in trouble. He's trying to find a
child.
child. He's trying to build the family, huh?
Well, DCJ,
I think Phil's too big of a man-child to have a child. I'm sure Leanna wanted kids, but, you know, she had to grow up herself. Yes. Yeah, DSP would be a legitimately terrible parent. He would be an awful parent. Because you can make a million bullet points for why he'd be a bad parent. One that sticks out to me is that his inability to give people credit would hurt his kid. Because kids need to be reaffirmed when they're correct. They need to be told, yes, son, that's a correct take. Yes, son, you are right. Yes, son, that's a good call. DSP would never be able to do that for his kid. He would always have to tell his kid, no, you didn't do it quite right. I would have done it better. I would have done it better. I would have done things a little differently. You're close, but you're not actually right. And that kid's going to have all kinds of problems. The kid's going to suffer with inadequacy their whole life. That they were never good enough. And it's not even the kid's fault. No, no kid would ever be good enough for DSP. That's what I'm saying. When he talks about how the detractors would mess with his kid, there's nothing I can do that DSP wouldn't do 10 times worse. What am I going to say to the kid? Hey, your dad's fat and stupid and has gout? I'm sure he would rather have that happen than have whatever he deals with his own dad. Hannah loved Phil, but he only wanted a slave. Exactly. Because that's one of the DSP psychology streams I need to do is DSP gender roles. And he's very much a traditionalist, where he views life from a very, very TV-centric viewpoint, where wives are more or less just pets of husbands. They don't really have a whole lot of agency. They kind of just there to, you know, make sure the husband's comfortable. They don't have their own wishes or desires. It's not a thing.
Unity recommends the free DLC of God of War. It was incredible. I think you'd enjoy it. How long was it, and how much did it really have in story and elements and stuff?
He puts money into champions than an actual child report. Yeah, what if that kid needs braces? That's never going to happen. What if that kid needs some sort of surgery? It's not going to happen. That kid's just going to die. Sorry, little... man, imagine if the kid had something like diabetes. That kid's just dead. He's dead meat.
Sorry, Phil Jr. Couldn't get your diabetes medications. By the way, you want to check out your old man's WWE Champions account? Insulin's getting, like, really expensive, and, we can't afford it, dude. By the way, I got a new controller.
Blood glucose metabolism. Yeah, and you know whose fault it was? It was his aunt. People didn't know this. I didn't really bring it up, but my aunt actually had diabetes, and she didn't tell anyone. The way he talked about his aunt in that moment almost seemed like she was like a former war criminal, and she never told anyone.
I dodged. I did dodge. It didn't work. I won't get up. Come on.
He's already prepping a wage quit if he does the God of War DLC. Oh, I didn't catch that. Would you rather have DSP's dad or OnlyFans mom? Shit. At least the OnlyFans mom is bringing in some money. This dude's not bringing in shit.
From behind, I can't punch him.
I mean, it's gonna be embarrassing hearing, you know, kids at school tell me, "Hey, you know, I saw your mom's OnlyFans." I don't feel like that's as embarrassing as, "I saw your dad's stream." Oh. He was playing Yakuza and was confused and started crying and yelling at people.
There you go.
Oh man, why couldn't my mom be a stripper?
Fucking cheated. I had it down to the end and the fucking thing cheats.
It cheats, DSP. Why don't you just get good, man?
Okay.
Yeah, that kid would be obese as shit, Isaac. I mean, he'd have a 300-pound kid. And of course he'd blame Kat for it. It's her genetics, not mine. It might be the constant DoorDash you're shoveling into his fucking face.
He's literally attacking one person. Look. A giant group behind you, and you're attacking one person at a time. I couldn't dodge. I pressed dodge. Oh my god, he won't get up.
Oh, come on, Kira. You gotta get it together, man. Kira, you break out your drones and shit.
Like he hits you, and he hits through everything.
The first time DSP ever encounters difficulty in this game, and he hates it. How dare you? I should be able to just cruise through people like I have been for the last couple hours. Difficulty? Nah, that's not gonna really work for me. You guys are supposed to stand there while I hit you. That's how this is supposed to work.
What happened? I countered it. It didn't work.
Oh, it'd be a cope like, obesity runs in my genetics,
what
dude.
What the fuck? Did you see how much damage you just did to me?
It's not my fault.
Wow, it's completely cheating. He's barely touching me, and he's fucking taking my entire health bar with little glancing blows. The game's fucking cheating like crazy.
Maybe he hit you in the eye or something, DSP. As someone who got injured in my eye, I'm telling you, a little glancing blow on your eye will put you on your knees.
That's fucking bullshit. Have a good night, Catherine. Dumb shit. That was incredible.
Okay, DSP, you're facing difficulty for the first time in your life, or at least, well, not first time in your life, first time in your gameplay of this game, and you hate the game. It's cheating. Yeah, Kiryu should just lawnmower through opponents at all times. Because that's good gameplay, DSP. That's what you want to do. Maybe just play better. I don't know. Prioritize your placement, pay attention to where you are. Kind of like what you're doing right now. You're doing much better now, DSP. Now I'm waiting for it to fall apart.
The red shirt guy, because he's the one who cheats. He's the one who does ridiculous damage. There you go.
There you go. You did better prioritization. You actually adapted a strategy. And you're winning. That's really the only problem here. This guy's beating on your ass, though. Watch out. What the hell,
There we
man?
go.
It's just such clown mode out of this game
Really
sometimes.
well. I beat him in under a minute.
What do you think of the lolcow cast? I have not watched a single episode. It does not appeal to me.
Okay.
Can you help me with these bullies, Dad? Are you trying to get my ass kicked? Hey, look, they already beat me up. It's your turn now.
Special event matches. These you can't do yet.
It would be worse. They would give him money after watching the
Now
streams.
I have 5 golds that we can do. Right? We should definitely try these. Do different.
That is worse.
Ones. Edit.
Why is there a pumpkin on his head? Because he's
All these
zany,
crappy
dude.
Guys put on the front. Like, who are the best ones?
Yeah, Steve, that's another thing.
These are all
Is
healers.
if he
We should
played
have a healer
against
in the
his
back.
kid in any game and that kid beat him, this dude would hold a grudge on his own kid forever. You know, he cheated, he used lag tactics, he abused moves that wouldn't really work offline, except they're playing offline.
People on a team, I think.
You didn't actually win, son. I know you think you won, but here's the thing. You need to win with style and dignity, and you didn't do that. So actually,
That's 4, right?
the truth of the matter is,
4, right?
I'm the winner.
4?
So don't go
5
around
or
telling
6?
people that you won, because that's not
See you later,
true.
Vietnamese
That's a
guy, right? How
lie,
many guys do
son.
you have on one team? Let's try this deck. Can we do like 10?
Yeah, bring the ninja.
You have a team of like 10 dudes?
Bring Jade.
What the hell? Seriously?
Yeah, that guy seems like a brawler.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh, that's stacked. I had no
Dad,
idea.
what are you doing in this
Derek,
weird
have a good
video
night.
with
I
the
had no idea you
PS4
could
menu
have
theme in the background? Up, kids getting disowned. Sorry, Sonny, you were mashing. Yeah, that's not a fair fight.
Why not?
That would never work in the arcades, dude. What's an arcade, Dad? Well, that's where your dad used to be super badass. Don't look up anything about it, though. Just trust that your old man is telling you the truth.
And also, I'm not old.
That was one of the times that I heard Tevin actually lose it. And he was talking about, you know, DSP talking to his kid. And in his routine, he had Phil Jr. refer to his dad as Phil. And he started losing it and giggling his ass off. See, Phil, the truth of the matter is that I need this permission slip signed.
You almost won.
And he would blame his kid for everything, though. And this is just anarchy.
Jesus. What a fight, and they all have full health.
When
Everyone
Phil loses,
got
he is the
full
winner.
health.
When Phil wins, he's the
Oh, look at
loser.
this team. Oh my god. Ready to go
When
beat.
Phil wins, you're the loser. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's gonna level up.
There's no
Ready to
way
go.
I'm not winning. What if his kid got into Fortnite? Oh, he'd have to disown his
God
kid.
damn.
That's
That
not
was
a
crazy.
game that you want to be playing. That's for kids.
Dad,
Damn, how many
I'm
people are
8.
blocked?
You should be playing Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
This is wild stuff.
That's
man.
what I played in my childhood.
when you were 28?
Yeah.
Phil will just one up any bully talk with being bullied.
You think you're being bullied because they're beating you up? Well, I had people make fun of your mother on the internet.
Who, the horse?
Why am I not hitting him? The guy's right in front of me and I can't.
Holy shit, that guy's got a chainsaw! This seems pretty serious, DSP, and he's clearly a giant.
Sucks. Because you can see, everyone has super armor.
He's got God Angel genetics.
Super armor. So I can't grab anyone or do anything effective.
Yeah, there we're gonna get some pig rage with blue hair. Oh. But I promise you, DSP would be such an insufferable prick if he had a kid. He would talk down to people even worse.
You don't understand because you don't have children. You don't know what it's really like to have children.
I mean, yeah, I don't have kids, but I do think that you're doing a bad job.
Alright, here we go. Fuck you, cowhead.
Yeah, he would have to lecture his kid on what meaningful stuff is. The kid would be so confused all the time. It's a very good thing, really. It's something we have to really count our blessings for with these locales.
One of our guys
Is that almost none of them have children. DSP's kid would be a complete mess. LTG's kid, complete mess.
fights are wild.
Chris Chan's kid, complete mess.
I'm gonna say they'll probably all level up again. Boom. This is gonna help.
Hell, that would be the lolcow cast. The kids of the lolcows getting together and discussing.
Okay.
Man, you don't know what it's like, dude. My dad,
let's
low
edit,
tier god or
get
whatever
out
he
the
calls
guy's
himself.
shirt and put
Yeah,
inside
I'm a woman and I started dating a guy and he kicked
he's
me
level
out.
4. Put in a level 4.
I mean, I'm 25. He kicked me out. Said, you know, you're slurping dick. We've got nothing to discuss anymore. I thought that was kind of inappropriate to say it like that. But
Keep going. We're wiping the floor with all these matches.
Phil's kid comes in and says, that sounds pretty rough. You know what happened to me? My grandma sent me some money for my birthday. And my dad intercepted the letter and took the money out and then resealed it. And it was very clear he resealed it. Chris Chan's kid opens up its mouth and starts shrieking. That's pretty much all I can think they would say. And Grandma brings it up. Well, what did you buy with the money, Phil Jr.? What money?
No?
Mom, I don't know how to tell you this, but the letter got opened on shipping, and the money wasn't there. Chris Chan's kid would also be a... Oh, God. No. Damn it. You're right, and that's horrifying. Imagine Phil Jr. ends up being a fan of Maximilian Dude. He's not a good content creator. He's not meaningful, dude. No one in the FGC even really cares about him.
Dad, what's the FGC? I wonder if he'd lean in on this kid.
I'm gonna ban my kid.
Come on. 2 guys died. Killing Aura.
It's hard to really decide which kid would be worse off. I mean, it's kind of hard to really even measure that conceptually. I know LTG's kid would be an absolute shit show. Especially if it's a daughter. If it's a daughter, it honestly could very well kill itself.
Jesus! I can't move.
Because the way he talks about if he had a daughter...
Why am I attacking this guy doing nothing? Look! What the fuck
It's
is
really
going
dark
on?
and hellish.
Go to your room, son. You're banned for 2 weeks.
Last guy.
He doesn't talk to his kid until the 24-hour sub mode has expired.
This is ridiculous. What's up, SB?
Yeah, daughter would die. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of intense for me to say, but I can kind of see that happening. Because he said that he would essentially disown her if she even started talking to boys. So if she's 9 and she talks to a boy, is that it? She's got to go. Sorry. You can find your own accommodations. Now, he did not say he would kick her
I
out.
literally can't attack.
What he said is that he wouldn't even be involved in her parenting anymore.
He just infinitely combos and I gain no heat or anything.
So he's going to just be a roommate to her then at that point?
Stunned him. We beat him, but my God, at what cost?
Lean in manual grounding.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, he's trying to have his team still remain. It's the objective of this.
I was an ultra tank and wouldn't just fucking stop tanking everything. We just got an achievement, up and coming fighter.
All right.
3,000 fans. Damn.
Very cool. That little thing in the pink pajamas says she's hungry, and I'm not cooking shit for her.
I have
LTG too. Oh man, dude. Just the way he describes it, LTG has too much of his brain in sex. It's very clear he thinks about sex way too much. Because he thinks of every single relationship dynamic from the perspective of sex. And you definitely don't have to do that with your kid. You don't have to think about your daughter as essentially... What is it he said one time? Having a daughter is being the ultimate cuck. Because you're basically raising a woman to get fucked.
It's like, great, you can buy them. How do you use them?
No normal person on this planet thinks this way, Dale. That is not how you think of your daughter.
Right now we have several exhausted people that we should probably swap out.
Oh, I'm just raising someone to get fucked.
Get him back
What?
in.
You got some actual problems.
Sadly, some of these guys are level 1.
And then he looks down on other people for not seeing it that way too. Was it someone did call him out at one point and said, "Hey man, that seems kind of disgusting." And he said, "Well, I'm not a beta." Or what was it? He said, "I'm not a beta, and I think about things that other people don't think about." Which, yes, that's correct.
You have to talk to them. That's stupid. That's really stupid.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to find a lot of LTG stuff because he deletes a lot of stuff. I feel like there should be a website completely safe from DSP or LTG to store all that shit. That'd be kind of nice.
You know, we'll end now. Next time around, I don't know if we'll continue with this or not, but we just got a ton done, right? Now
Yeah, Dale has a weird hatred for women. It's very bizarre.
Where did you say it was? The Fighters Lounge? We should be able to talk to those people and
this little
get
thing.
those
Oh,
special
over here.
matches. We can eat food here.
He said, "How could I love my daughter? She's going to be thrown back one day." And what was the other way he described it? He said, "You know, I'm just going to be a dad tossing my little baby daughter into the air, and then someday she's going to fall right on a dude's dick."
Wait a minute. There's a key sitting here. There's another one at the end of the pool. What's weird is, wasn't I already here? I guess not. I guess this is a different pool room.
Another one of his contradictions that he had about his potential children is that LTG went on a rare W rant for once, and he was talking about how you don't have to feel beholden to the destiny or name or legacy of your father or of your parents in general. That you can feel free to create your own story, and you don't have to be a continuation of your parents.
Where's what's his name from?
Which, yes, that's absolutely true. That's very beautiful. That's well said, Dale. I commend you for that.
Give fighter a gift.
Then later on, he said that there would be no chance in hell that his kid would not follow in his legacy or follow in his footsteps. That the child would be disowned or whatever if he didn't follow in his footsteps. Which I thought that people had the right to do that. Never mind. Everyone else is allowed to, disrespect their, not disrespect, that's not correct. Distance themselves from their father's legacy. But you can't distance yourself from Dale's legacy. You will be mentally untouchable. I don't know, I don't think you should really continue Dale's legacy. Seems like a bad call. I gotta be like my dad, I gotta insult handicapped people on the internet.
Like, who do you want to level up? I don't know. Like, who are the best fighters that I want to level up? I don't
level up her. At the bar, yeah, that lady right there. Yeah, she seems like a fighter.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that dude. Oh yeah, he's JoJo posing.
What about him? Is he good? The big baby guy's over here. That's the big baby.
Who has a better legacy, Dale or Phil? Oh, I might actually have to really go with Phil. Phil has more sagas. He has more sagas than what any 5 people. Dale doesn't really have sagas. He has a couple, but not really. He mostly has themes that he goes with. That's why if you ever do videos about Dale, you really can't do coverage of particular sagas like you can with DSP.
So now he joined us.
LTG goes in for the parent-teacher conference. Your son keeps insulting the special education kids. Good. Mentally untouchable. Now notice I didn't say physical, because no man is. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who's gold.
I see. This all makes a shocking amount of sense right now. Your poor kid didn't stand a chance. You know what? I did stand a chance. I was standing there playing Monopoly, and your mom said, if you land on the chance space, I'll give you glorious top. And security's already coming in and escorting Dale out. And he's screaming, and I landed on the chance card. Hold on, I'm not done.
3 levels with that. What about the baby?
Hey, DSP.
He's silver.
Yeah, I bet he is.
This guy.
What are Dale's sagas? He had the Viscount saga. He had the Broly Lake saga. He had the dude committing suicide saga. Even Kill Yourself Now is hardly even really a saga. It's very small. It's a very small event. June the King saga.
He's a silver healer.
E-League the Challenger saga.
Strength in numbers. Recruit 20 members of the Georgia.
Like that's really almost about it. He really doesn't have what DSP has.
Nope, he's bronze.
DSP has more sagas than that any given year.
More gold people to level. Nope, he's a bronze. All the people I
yeah, what would he say there, Isaac? How would Dale talk to his son? Just talk about how he had sex with his mother?
He sucks too. This guy I didn't even use yet. He's only level 1.
Hey Dad, can we go do Halloween trick-or-treating? You know what I do trick-or-treating. I was over at your mom's house. That's your house, Dad.
No one's a gold.
Yeah, I was at my house, right?
Encourage the guy. Recover. So if you talk to them, they recover if you encourage them.
I'm still racking my brain. I think that's pretty much all of LTG sagas.
Yeah. He's only bronze though. You just unlimited encourage? You can just do it unlimitedly? Wow.
He had a few small events, like he had the Covenant Court events. That was pretty weird. That was really weird.
All right, I'll level up Higashi.
Him being banned from Capcom was a very small little micro saga. But yeah, it just doesn't really work with him. I would say even Wings has more sagas than Dale.
I'll give him another one. I'll give him to level 10.
Maybe.
Yes, level 10.
Phil trying to find a 6-star Hogan. Man, this dude would go absolutely bananas if he's
Alright,
walking around and
so-
Hulk Hogan standing here.
I think we did.
He would be
almost all the
screaming his
fights,
ass
dude.
off.
We'll buy
Well,
more leveling items. Next time, what we'll do is we'll try to make sure we leveled everyone we can. You buy some more leveling items. If you smoke, you get your.
Yeah, Steve,
right?
that's E-League the Challenger. I counted that as that one. Man, that was a really funny saga, though, because him talking about it afterwards showed a very clear misunderstanding of how TV worked.
Yeah, these guys are bronze and silver.
He essentially said that they should have prevented him from leaving the show because he's too entertaining. And furthermore, the show shouldn't have been about gaming. It should have been about him working out and hanging out. So you want the entire show to change its premise for you. Yeah. What's so hard to understand about this?
So I'll probably try to
That's
get those
stupid.
all done. Because we're almost done. Like, we did a ton. That show,
I have seen
rank,
Cobra
we're
having
platinum
some
rank
weird
to
shit
advance more.
popping off with
So
him.
that's what I'm
I saw
trying
him
to do,
pass out
platinum
on
rank by
stream
mashing through these fights.
that night.
So next time around when we do this, we'll be able to advance even further. So,
I
alright.
heard from
So
some
that is
detractors
it
who don't like DSP content
for
because
Like
they
a
find him
Dragon
boring
Gaiden
and slog, and I
this,
can't stand him.
evening.
I can see their
Hope everyone
POV. Phil
here
does
knows
not
that.
interact
Hope
with
you
detractors and
enjoyed
his
it.
trolls.
And,
No, and he used
it was a
to.
good time. We had good
There was,
conversation, good, some good
again, you don't know what you
progress.
have until it's
Story
gone.
advancement,
There were
that's
plenty
what
of times where
we're stuck in
DSP
limbo here.
shit on
Maybe
detractors
platinum rank, which is
and
the next thing you're supposed
shit
to
on them
do
while they could hear him
to
and stuff like
unlock
that.
the next stuff anyway.
You know, he'd have a couple detractors
But
come in the
next time around,
lobby with
hopefully we
game
will. I
chat
think
and start
next time
shitting on
we'll
him,
go
and he
into
would shit on them
fights
back.
and then jump right into
DSP was
the next
braver back
level.
then.
Anyway,
How
thank
wild
you.
is
For those
that?
who were here and supported and chilled, thank you.
$10 DSP.
Particularly, thank you, Little Shake and Bake. You gifted a bunch of memberships earlier. That was nice.
There you go. Good lad,
For the
Little
few
Shake and
super
Bake.
chats that came
You
in, I
did good.
appreciate
See, you
that.
got praise.
Next
Now
week
you
is
can do it
Freedom
again.
Weekend, coming
Now
up.
you can do it
So,
again.
Mark your calendars. I think it's like Saturday night or something like that would be the next time that we play this. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, and see you next time. All right. All right, everyone. That's going to be it for tonight.
He didn't
I
just
do
get
appreciate
kicked
you
off. He
hanging
got
out
kicked
with
off
me.
because he lost to
Remember that
Guilty.
tomorrow,
I thought he got
return
kicked
to
off because he
Baldur's
lost to
Gate
Rob
3 on the
TV.
daytime stream, and tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm
Call
pretty
of
sure it was
Duty.
Rob
You never
TV that
tell me what
eliminated
I'm
him.
doing. I was asking you guys for the past couple of days, would you prefer
He-
Warzone or multiplayer? And
I
then
think he
you
lost to
made
Guilty at a
me
tournament, and Guilty picked him up and
I
hugged
wanted to do
him.
Call of Duty
I do remember that.
Friday, rather than doing more Street Fighter, because I knew I was going to be doing more Street Fighter on Friday. So, I don't know. I'm kind of unsure what to do tomorrow night. Maybe I'll try to determine that during the podcast tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Definitely want to consult people on
But
this
it was a
shit.
good streaming day today. I enjoyed the progress, both in RoboCop and here in the Chill stream. I thank you all for hanging out with me, and I certainly hope that you will join me tomorrow for the Baldur's Gate. You know, a lot of people were so excited for Baldur's Gate yesterday.
Oh, look at this.
We'll
Little
show up
shake and
again
bake.
tomorrow.
DSP Gaming, have a good one. Well, I will
find
with
it
your money.
hilarious,
Thank
though,
you
that
very
someone
much.
literally came on stream tonight.
Yeah, I don't think a Little shake is
I mean,
OIC.
unfair to
OIC.
Baldur's, that's why they're not coming back tomorrow. I'm like, huh?
He does stupid shit, but he does different kinds of stupid shit. He tries to.
Moxerus, every single time you've ever said you sent me a tip, you never sent me a tip. You're full of it. You're literally lying every time. You never once sent me a tip. So why shouldn't I just ban you now? Because you're doing it again tonight, right?
Why would you ban him? He's not doing anything necessarily
Yes,
wrong.
You're not digging Baldur's Gate 3. You'll just come by to say hi.
That's not necessarily wrong to do that,
Podcast
DSP. It's just
anyway.
him playing around. God, you're an asshole.
Okay. All right. Guys, it's time to adjourn. I'm off to film a Christmas movie review and then upload
What's
all
the
stuff
movie? Not that I really care, but
to,
what's the movie? I
my
hope it's
movie
Christmas
review on the
Story.
React channel.
It's
And,
kind of like an
tomorrow in the
old-style
morning, we'll have a fun
Christmas
podcast,
movie.
Lots of news. I actually got a lot of gaming news to talk about. And
Why is he
continuation of
playing this
Baldur's
game
Gate
if he gets
3, okay?
1050? That
Have a good
means
night,
viewers don't care
everybody.
about this
I will see
game.
you
Yeah,
all
using his
tomorrow.
logic. That's what it
Bye.
means.
Bye.
Goodbye, dude. Get the hell out of here. Alright, well, I guess that's it for me as well. I'm still up in the air about what I'm going to do Friday. I'm really leaning towards going green. But, I don't know. I really have to play it by ear because it would be really funny to watch him do his final session and flip the hell out. But I am leaning towards the going green. I will likely be here tomorrow. Okay, I know I keep backtracking. I might be here tomorrow because I'm going to try and fix my OBS shit. I'm going to try and get that working. If it's not working, I will stream Thursday. But hopefully it'll be all good tomorrow and then I can stream then. So, I mean, I hope I can get it worked out. It shouldn't be that hard. I'd like to hope not. How much did he get? He got $10, Amic. $10. Watch the incident as an outro? Alright. I know just the one, too. All right, here you guys go. I'll end it after this. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. I really am thankful you all came out. Thank you for your understanding with the stream crash. I really appreciate it. You're all a bunch of heroes, and I love you all immensely. And Shake and Bake, man. Dude, I don't know what to say about you, man. I can't think of anything else I could try and dislodge you from your madness. Oh man, look at him, dude. He's just going, oh yeah, dude. Holy shit, that body shake. Man, he has some violent orgasms.
What is up, everyone?